Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to give you guys a quick updated video. I haven't did a sit in the camera in a while, and I really wanted to do a sit down in front of you guys and just kind of talk to you guys about how the semester is going for me and the plans of the upcoming semester, and just kind of let you guys know the rundown of how everything's going. So as you guys know, I pride myself in getting good grades. That's kind of my thing. That's kind of what I enjoy doing in school. Being a single mom with two kids, two younger kids. My son is 7 and my daughter is 2, and I really pride myself into making good grades. So I had a big boo-boo in chemistry, and you guys that are already nursing students or pre-nursing students probably, or any student rather, will probably be like, Crystal, what the heck? So let me tell you how it went. So in chemistry, some odd reason, I was waiting on my teacher to send us an email of our upcoming test. I was really thinking that he was going to send us an email and say, hey Crystal, you know, or hey guys, your next quiz is up, and he didn't do it. And I was so mind boggled. Now mind you, I had did all of my lab work already because our lab teacher is different from my lecture teacher. So I just was like, I had already been into the school website on Blackboard most of the day. But the thing about lab is one of those things where, you know, it's consistent. You got lab every Wednesday and you have to turn it in by every Friday, and then you have your new lab that starts on Friday and it has to be turned in by Sunday. So it's kind of a consistent thing. So I know, like with lab, the quizzes are not consistent. The quizzes are like every other week or so, week and a half. So I literally was, our first quiz, he gave us an email and said, hey, you guys, your first quiz is up. You have a da-da-da-da date. And then the second exam, the first exam, he did the same exact thing. He was like, hey guys, midterm 1 is up. You guys go ahead and take it. So honestly, I was kind of expecting for him to do it quite regularly. Now, mind you, teachers don't really have to oh, my rubber band is breaking. Mind you, teachers don't have to send you notifications with when something is due, only because there is a weekly folder that you go in and you check and see what's new for the week that comes up at the beginning of the week. And he usually posted it up like on Sundays, so we'll kind of know what our next week layout is, when the next exam is due. And mind you, he does do that, so I'm not gonna totally fault him, because it's kind of my fault as well. Hold on. I'm not gonna totally fault him, because it was in a way still kind of my fault, because I probably should have checked. But honestly, I was really waiting on him to send us another email. He did it before, so I was like, okay, well, he's probably gonna do it again. Plus, I've never had a teacher who never sent out an email as a reminder for your next test. I never have. Every teacher I've taken has always sent an email saying, hey, exam such and such is due on this day. Even though he may have it in a folder that shows you what the weekly things are, I've never had a teacher that never told me. Long story short, you guys, I totally missed a quiz, got a 0, and there was no late work. So I had so much going on that week. This was like November the 12th week. I had so much going on. I had mediation that late that Thursday afternoon that rolled over into Friday. So the test was open on Friday and it had to be turned in by, the quiz was open on Friday and had to be turned in by Saturday. And girl, I had so much going on. So I was like, oh my gosh, how did I forget? And honestly, I really just didn't forget. I just did not check my work. I did not check my folder. I did not have any of the quizzes written down in my, and I did not have any of the quizzes written down in my planner. Now I did have all my labs written down before I started school, but I did not have any of the lecture work or quizzes or exams written down. And I hardly ever check my planner anyway, because I'm just getting into my iPad planner, and I've kind of done that. So I never really, you know, checked my paper planner anymore. Matter of fact, it actually expires in 2020 anyway, so I think it goes over to January, and then after that I have to get a new one. But now that I'm planning on going into mainly digital planning, being a digital student, I just love my iPad. So yeah, moral of the story is, don't slip up. And just because it's towards the end, don't slip up. I did that, and this was a valuable lesson, you guys, that I really needed to know. And I don't even know why I'm tearing up, but I feel like I'm about to cry. But don't slip up. I did that, and it was a valuable lesson because now that I'm not yet in nursing school, I needed this lesson. It's kind of just got too relaxed. Normally, you guys, when I'm doing my schoolwork, I'm like, I'm on it. Like, I'm on it. I don't let nothing stop me. I always, like, I'm checking to see every day, all day, what I got to do, what I got to turn in. I go ahead and plan out a studying schedule. I do it all. Like, I never really let myself get behind, and I was very upset at myself that I did that. I just got too relaxed. I just got too comfortable, and the show was not over yet, and I should have not gotten that relaxed. And I just kind of waited on the teacher to, oh, he's gonna send us an email. He did before. No, you still have to check your own work. You cannot depend on these teachers to do nothing for you. Send you email. And I'm ashamed at myself because I know better, you know, like I knew I shouldn't have never just depended on him to send that email out, and I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. I should have just, you know, I shouldn't have waited on him, basically. Long story short, I shouldn't have waited on him. I should have did the work my doggone self and just been done with it. He emailed me back. I explained him my situation with me going to court, mediation, all that stuff. He explained to me that he said, Crystal, it's okay. He said, we have a makeup, he said, I give a makeup quiz to everyone who wants to take it. So if there was a quiz that you got a low score on, he would allow you to do a makeup quiz. And just because. Now, I did read his syllabus, and he did put in there that there was no makeup quizzes. So I'm not sure if he did this on account of me, and he felt like, well, I can't give it to you if I don't give it to everybody else. So maybe that's what he did. I'm not sure. But either way it go, I did the makeup quiz last week on Thursday, and I got a 100 on it. I also did my midterm, my third midterm. I did that one, and I also got 100 on it. And then we just have the final exam coming up here on this week. It comes available on Wednesday, and it closes out on Thursday, and the new semester starts on Friday. So we have our final exam coming up on this Wednesday. I'm gonna take it on Wednesday, and yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna take it Wednesday morning or if I'm gonna take it Wednesday afternoon. I'm not sure, but sometime Wednesday I'll be taking it. I will definitely be taking it before Thursday, because I have a new class that's gonna be starting on Friday. So that's going great. Math is also lovely. You guys know my last test, I don't know if you know this, but my last test in my math class, I made a 75. That is the lowest I've scored on any test in math ever. All of my math tests are either, I made 1B for the first time ever, and I made, out of the 6 tests that I've taken, I made 1B, and I just got my first C. And girl, I like to die. Okay. I was like, how the heck did I make a freaking C? Like, what? I do know what my problem was. My teacher uploaded our review, and I literally did the review one time, and I struggled with it, and that's the problem that messed me up, because even though I struggled with it, I still should have went my butt back and said, Crystal, take it again. And I made a C. And then let me break it down to you. Our module 4 quiz, which was our first exam, I made a 80. Not so happy about it, but okay, it's a B. I can work with it. B is better than a C, right? My second one, I made like a 93 or a 94. So, okay, great. We're getting back on up. So the third one I was expecting to get, I knew I missed like 1 or 2 questions, but I didn't think like I missed that many. So I was like, wow, I missed 5 questions. There's only 20 questions on the whole exam. So 5 questions out of 20 is boob. So I made a 75. So Honestly, with the developmental math, I don't have to get an A because it's not going to make or break me whether I get an A or B. Honestly, I just needed to get a C and get the heck out of the class. Or I could have made a C. But I wanted to make an A for GPA purposes, and I wanted to finish off my final school semester, year, whatever you want to call it, with A's. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to come in strong. So that's what I wanted to do. So I end up getting a 99 on my final exam, and I will show you guys the grade right here. You submitted 99%. So we have a class coming up here. It's 12:53. My last class, well, this is not my last class. We still got one more class left on Tuesday. That will be our final class for this class. But for me, it's going to be final because I will not be attending the Tuesday's class because I'm going to let him know today. So here shortly, I'm going to end this video. But yeah, so math is going good. I secured the A in math. Chemistry as well. I will show you guys my grades in chemistry. You guys know I love doing grade checks. And I know people probably be like, oh, she's just bragging about her good grades. You doggone right I'm bragging about my good grades. I'm a proud mother of two, single mother of two, taking care of my kids by myself, working from home, okay? Yes, ma'am. You doggone Skippy, honey. I am happy about my grades, and I'm very much a show off because I like to give people and let people know if I can do this, baby girl, you can do it too. There's no excuse for a woman with no kids and not being able to go to school. If I can, you can do it too. So this is not the final grade of my chemistry class because I know it's a 93.3. We still have 2 labs. I'm gonna see if it'll pop up here so you guys can probably see it. Maybe if I do it from the side. We still have these 2 labs. Still have labs 12 and 13 that has to be graded. I turned both of them in early. I did my lab 12. It didn't need to be turned into Friday. I turned it in on Thursday. And my lab 13 didn't have to be turned in until today, and I turned it in on Friday. So I completed my lab 13 on the same day we did lab. We was online with the lab teacher. I was doing my little mixerization with the pHs, and girl, I was like done. You know what, I'm really kind of mad at myself. I never really recorded my labs. That would have been nice to throw in there like a lab recording video, so sorry. So, you know, you guys, I know my chemistry says an A, but we still have a final exam that need to be graded. And again, we still have lab 12 and 13, so which are both going to be 100s. I haven't failed any lab. All of my labs are pretty much 100s. I think I got 2 that's 99s, which I don't get why he counted off 1 point. I don't know what he was doing with that. But so I'm not really worried about it. I think it's more so of a participation, showing that you at least did the work, and I think he grades you based on that, not really if you got it correct or not, which is fair. You feel me? Like, you can't fail somebody in lab just because they didn't get the same exact numbers that you got. I don't know if this thing is vloggy or not. I don't know. But anywho, so I'm getting ready to hop off here because my teacher is getting ready to send us a link so we can log on. And I just want to, yep, we just got the link through email. And I just wanted to thank him for his time and helping as much as he could. I know COVID kind of messed a lot of people up, and I really wanted to thank him and stuff like that. But yeah, so I will do another update on elementary statistics. It starts next Friday, so I will probably do a video to kind of let you guys know like a beginning thing. It's a 5-week class. It's a winter term class, so it's one of those short 5-week classes. It's kind of one of those classes you take in between just to finish off the semester. I do have 2 more classes in the spring. These were kind of gimme classes just for financial aid purposes, really. I'm doing a fundamentals of management class, which may come in handy if I ever want to pursue nursing management, just to say I took like a management class. And I'm also doing a fitness and wellness class, which is like an exit class before you can get your associate's degree. So I just decided to go ahead and try to graduate and get a certificate for associates of science. Not that I'm doing anything with a degree, but it's just more of a trophy and to hang up on the wall type of situation. And then once I get my bachelor's of science, then I can say, hey, I got my bachelor's of science. Cut throat. Okay. So then I can hang that plaque up there, and then we do the masters, and then I could just have like each order: high school diploma, associates, bachelor's, master's, okay? So we trying to get all them platinum plaques hanging up in the wall, honey. So at first I wasn't even gonna try to get my associate's degree. I don't know if it will stop me from getting my bachelor's. I don't think so. Associates just associates. But we'll see. So I will see you guys in the next video.